Good evening. Good evening. Hey, real quick, while I'm waiting to be able to see you guys type in here, just so you guys know, on YouTube here, these streams can be rewound, right? So sometimes you accidentally find yourself behind on the actual live. So if you just look at the bottom of your screen, slide that all the way over to live, that'll make sure that you're up with the current live. Okay. I notice that sometimes people comment, but they start further back in the stream. All right. Also, to you guys, this is going to be our last shot here, right? If we do have any connection issues and it doesn't come back, I'm just going to switch right over to talk. Okay, you guys? Sound good? What's up, y'all? Hello. How's everybody doing tonight, huh? Everybody good? Having intent? Motivated? What's up, you guys? Hello, hello, hello. Yo, Slayer, what's up? Priscilla, Laura, Kathy, Grits, hello. What's up, you guys? Yo, Karen, Sarah, hello. What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing tonight, huh? Good? Yeah, good evening, good evening, good evening. Yeah, we're gonna give this one last run, you guys. The last 2 weeks in a row, this will last at about 5 to 6 minutes, and it'll reconnect, and then it will just never come back. So we'll see how it goes tonight, right? That'll kind of determine if there is going to be a YouTube Tuesday anymore or not. You know, so we'll find out. Yeah. What's up, you guys? Hello. Yo, Sarah, Lady Shy, Heather, Michael, Melody. What's up? How you doing? Hello. Yo, Darcy. Hello. All right. Let me get this out of here, and then we're gonna get started. Okay, you guys. Jimmy Ray. Yo, Belcar, Slayer. Everything's just peachy. Yeah. So let's hope. Let's hope for the best, right, you guys? Let's hope for the best. We'll see how it goes, though. All right, got that, and then we're gonna get this going here. All right, you guys. Y'all excited about tonight? Yo, Isaac, what's up, man? How you doing? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. All right, let me get this flipped around. We're at the real pretty spot, you guys. All right, yo, hey, baby. Hey, baby. We're at the really pretty spot here tonight, you guys. Definitely one of my favorites here. It's just so beautiful here, man. It really is. And also, I know the spot has a really good signal, right? So I wanted to make sure we did this last test run in a spot where I know that it works. You know what I'm saying? That way we can say we gave it all, right? We gave it all. All right, spirits. So I'm gonna turn these devices where you can use your words, okay? All right, yo, Callie, what's up? Isaac, Andrea, hello. Jimmy Ray, what's up, bro? How you doing? How you doing, Jimmy? I'm gonna turn on this device right here, spirits. All right, and then I'm gonna get this other one going. 1 second here. Yo, Janice, what's up, Miss Janice? How you doing? Legendary, what's up, bro? Roxy, hello, Janice. All right, loading and got that on. All right, spirits. So I have both these devices on where you can use your words. Is there any spirits that would come forward that would like to come forward and talk with us tonight? All right, if you could you let us know your name, please, if you don't mind? Yo, Zab, what's up? Patience. Roxy, I see you. How was everybody's day today, you guys? Everybody have a good day? Thank you guys for also hitting that thumbs up. Hey there. Well, hi. What's up? Can you tell me your name, please? I said, hey there. What's up, spirits? How you doing? Yo, Brandy. Patience. Hey, fan. The storm's been. Yeah. You are curious. Yes, we are. We're very curious, spirits. Very, very curious for sure. We want to know more about you. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. Are you gonna walk with us tonight? Yo, Amber. What's up, Amber? How you doing? Yo, Roxy. I'm glad to hear. Beth. Hello. Sam. Zab. Is this live footage? Yes. Yes, we are live. We do this once a week. Every Tuesday. Danielle. Hi, Miss Danielle. Hi, sweetie. You're right in front of me. Well, Miss Danielle, I appreciate you letting me know that you're here with us and walking around with us tonight. All right, it's such a beautiful resting place, Danielle. Right, we love coming here. I had a good day, Roxy. Thank you for asking. Yo, Miss Carolyn, a witch doctor? Well, I don't know about all that, spirits. Right, I wouldn't consider myself to be a witch doctor. Yo, Mandy, a female spirit? Yes, ma'am, Miss Danielle. Yes, ma'am. Were you a witch doctor? Just out of curiosity, Danielle. Yo, hashtag Mandy, you guys, with that $4.99 super chat. Let's go. Hashtag Mandy, y'all. Flower Bomb, hello. Jimmy Ray, smash that like button for Netzel fam. I appreciate y'all. 32 of y'all smashed it. Thank you so much, okay? This is a very beautiful spot, you guys, for those of y'all that have not been here with me yet. We come here, symbolic time. We've been here quite a few times. It is very pretty here. Yo, Devin, what's up, bro? What's up, Devin? Yo, Sam, thank you so much. Thank you so much for those gifts, Sam. I appreciate you, Sam. Yo, Andrea with that $10 super chat. Yo, hashtag Andrea, guys, and hashtag Sam for those gifts. Suffering. I'm so sorry if you're experiencing any suffering, spirits. I'm very, very sorry, okay? I want you to know that we're here to help to the best of our abilities, all right? 100% we are. Hey, thank you for those kind words too, Andrea. Demonic. So I don't mind talking to good or bad spirits, just so you know. The only condition is distant. The only condition is that my boundaries will be respected, okay, spirits? That's it. All right. These are all urns, you guys, right? Yo, Devin, what's up, bro? What's up, Devin? How you doing? Stranger, what's up? Leave you alone. We will, spirits. We'll move along if you don't want to talk with us. That's fine. I'm cool with that. These are all urns, you guys. All right. And I don't know if y'all saw how pretty it is up in there too, right? It's one of the prettier spots for sure. Yo, stranger, what's up, man? How was your day, bro? How was your day? Did you have a good one? Devin, I'm glad to hear. Glad to hear. We're giving it a final test run, Devin, right? Undeniably. Hopefully it goes smoothly tonight, right? Hopefully. If not, we're gonna pull the plug on it. All right. So we're hoping for the best, right? Yo, Mike, thank you so much. Join us. Hopefully later than sooner, spirits. If you meant join you in the afterlife. Hopefully later than sooner, okay? Uh my guy, do you find animals once in a while? Yes, we do, for sure. There's a pack of coyotes that live out here too. They're really cool. But we've seen a lot of skunks out here and rabbits, right, as well. Yo, Missy, you made it over from TikTok. I appreciate you being here there, Missy. Thank you so much. Thank you. If you guys are new here, maybe you can smash that thumbs up button. That's what helps get the stream out to everybody. Also that subscribe button, right? Helps out a ton too. Thank you guys so much for all the love. Yo, Side Eye. Hey, Seg, what's up, bro? Hey, Seg, man. Listen, dude. Hey, Seg, listen. I had a good time, man. I had a good time. All right.
You are peaceful.
You are peaceful. Thank you for saying that, Spirits. Thank you. Looking forward to the next one, Seg. Also, Seg, I reached out to old Spotty Ghost, right? And I ordered one of those devices. It gave me 10% off, right? It was still like $177, but I'm excited about getting that watch. You know what I'm saying? Right? Hey, also, you guys, if y'all could do me a huge favor, this right here is the fella that we went and did some ghost hunt with. He is a debunker here on YouTube. Okay, guys. Not only is he a debunker, right, but he's also a really good dude. All right, my style of folks. You know what I'm saying, you guys. So if y'all could smash that follow button for him, it's that pinned comment. I'd appreciate y'all. Very humble and grateful. Okay. I hope everybody's had a badass day, huh? Hey, so Side Eye Guy, if you can manage to come back anytime after the first weekend of November, right, and before like mid-January, okay, if you want to get some hunting in, and I don't mean ghost hunting, right? If you want to get some hunting in, anytime after the first weekend of November and before like mid-January, all right? Yeah? Yeah, really good dude, you guys. I'm telling you, right? Listen, I don't go out and venture out with a lot of folks, you know what I'm saying? Right. But I knew Sec was gonna be good folks for sure. All right. Yeah, if you want to do that, it needs to be somewhere after November 1st, right? Well, the first weekend of November, excuse me. And then mid-January. Okay. Come on with it, bro. We'll go put one in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? All right. Yeah, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. That'll be fun too. You know what I'm saying? Flower Bomb, thank you so much. Emotion and undeniably. So, Spirits, you said you are peaceful and emotion. And real quick, for those of y'all that have never been in this spot with me before, I do want to show you guys this here. It is absolutely gorgeous, right? Absolutely gorgeous. So vintage, I don't believe that we could do that, right? I'm not sure how things work over here on YouTube. I know for sure, right? We wouldn't be able to show any actual harvesting, right? I'm sure we go live from a stand, you know what I'm saying? And I do have Starlink, so that would help. Yeah, so very, very pretty here. Scapula. Spirits, I don't understand. What do you mean by scapula? Yes. What is a scapula? Does anybody know? I don't know what it is. Hunting demons to play with seems wild. No, baller. We're not hunting demons. Here's my mentality on this, you guys. Stroke, scapula, and stroke. Here's my thing, you guys. Right? There's good and evil everywhere, you guys. I often feel like, me personally, a lot of people interpret just bad spirits as demonic, right? I don't always believe that that's the case. Do I believe that demons exist? I'm yes, right? I do believe they exist. You're a child. Hi, youngin. What's your name? However, I think most people just get confused, right, between a bad spirit versus a demon. You know what I'm saying, you guys? Yo, Mandy, thank you. In my experience, has not been as dramatic as that. Now, have we had some very scary moments, and have we met real evil? Absolutely, 100%. But it's not always as severe as what people make it out to be, right? Attic. What about an attic, spirits? And you are a child. Yo, Steven, what's up? How you doing, baby? With that whoops. Scapula is like a shoulder blade, or is a shoulder blade? Thank you so much, you guys. Yo, Mandy King, I see you with that gift, or those gifts. Thank you. Vintage, Porter Kitty. For those of you who are not in the live stream, when Chris was doing SDs at Mackie Mansion, just wait. It was so funny. That was so. I went back, saying I went back and I watched it, and actually Lauren, right? Lauren was telling me that I need to watch it. We watched this. We got back to the hotel, The way that they were getting with that flashlight was absolutely hilarious, bro. Oh my god. Absolutely insane. Yo, Champagne, I'm doing really good. 16 in Asylum. So Attic, 16, or I'm sorry, I'm a child. Attic, 16 in Asylum. Maximus. Is Maximus your name? Right? It's a knife used in surgery. A scapula is. But I will say this, Seg, right? That's typically Lawrence. Hi, Lawrence. Maximus Lawrence. I will say this though, Seg. That's me by nature, right? And for some reason, I tend to attract stuff like that, you know. But also the vibe in there before we even went live or in between lives when we were doing your recording and everything. I'm gonna tell you, bro, it was like fun. There was a fun vibe, a welcoming vibe, I guess you could say, in my opinion, at that place. I enjoyed it there. I had a really good time. Scapulas and shoulder blade, okay. Zen 2, doing really good, really good. Pull what, spirits? Pull what? I wish I could pull the volume knob for that damn factory over there because it's loud. So look how pretty it is here, though, you guys, huh? Yeah, I had a really good time. Right? Yeah, it's a scalpel. That's a blade, right? Scapula. Guess. Priscilla. Okay. Yeah. It felt to me, it felt really welcoming and fun. Right? That was the vibe that I had in there. How's your night going? I'm having a really good time. Right? A really good night. The weather feels great tonight, you guys. It's a beautiful night. Okay. At least we're getting past all that storms and stuff. You know. Happy to be here with y'all. Right? Very happy to be here with you guys. And all y'all, 56 of you guys have smashed that thumbs up button on the stream. If you guys don't mind doing that, I'd appreciate it. All right. Let's see here. Yo, Stranger, thank you so much for love. I appreciate it. Mr. Gamer T, how's your night going? Having a really good night. How's yours? Have you ever been Kanala WI? No, I ain't never been there, Adam. Torch? Spirits, are you wanting to use some devices tonight or what? Huh? Oh, I forgot to bring the battery, bro. Let's see here. The tornadoes moved to Alabama now. I know. It's just so, God, the weather's just been a disaster. Yo, Dana, thank you so much. Mr. Gamer, your night's going good. I'm glad to hear. No, side-eye. Side-eye. Hey, bro, you don't ever have to worry about that here, man. Died in the asylum. Surgery. I promote you even when you're not here, side-eye. For sure. Right? I promote you even when you're not here. So don't, no, we're good, man. You can talk about your videos and stuff like that 100%. Okay? Without a doubt. Yo, if I meet you in person and I call you a friend, you're more than welcome, you know, for sure. Let's see. Paranormal and died in the asylum. So 16. Hey, actually, you guys, is there anybody in the stream that was in the first stream last night? Is there anybody here tonight that was in the first stream last night? I'm pretty sure there is, right? For those of y'all, that stuff last night was absolutely insane. It is very pretty here side, 100%. There's also a really cool little pond. I want to walk this way over here too. We went to where Lee Harvey Oswald's headstone is, you guys, and got some words that I've never heard on Necrometer or Spirit Talker. It talked about MK Ultra, right? And then it said a few more things that were kind of in context. And then it said Thunderbird, which is one of the Thunderbird conspiracy theory, right? It ties into Lee Harvey Oswald as well, which is absolutely insane. I've never heard it say MK Ultra. Never. Not once in my life. Right? Out of 3 years of change of doing this, never heard it say MK Ultra. And for it to say it in context with Lee Harvey Oswald, right? That's just wild. Have you been to Goat Man's Bridge? Yes, I've been there quite a few times, Mr. Gamer, for sure. I thought that was insane. Out of this world. Darcy, thank you so much. It may not be a conspiracy anymore, right? But anyways, it had that title is what I meant by that. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Let's see here. Hey, Chris. I just know that you do an awesome job. The way you pay attention to all your viewers, you're very much on point. I hope you are where you strive to be professionally. Hey, Champagne, thank you so much for them kind words. Hey, Side Eye, when you come back, we'll go for sure, man. 100%. All right. You just say the word and we'll go. I will say this. It does get kind of crowded there. Listening to everything. It does get kind of crowded there, but not a lot of people have the courage to go on the trails behind the bridge. right? So those are usually pretty easy peasy. But we just have to keep our head on a swivel for any weird folks, right? There have been reports out there of people chasing people with machetes and stuff like that, right? So it can get a little feisty, but that's very uncommon, just to make you feel a little safer, right? If not, we got the smoke anyways. You know what I'm saying? You're listening to everything. Thank you so much for letting us know that you're here and you're listening. All right, spirits, I appreciate you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Always said, always. Even when we was out and about, I still was. Yo, Callie, uh, Ghost Avengers made Ghost. Well, Callie, it has. So if Ghost Avengers said that it was super demonic, it had to be that way. I don't know if you saw Side Eye Guy's video about when they went there, but he almost got attacked by a demon spider. The demon spider was going for his jugular, right? So it has to be demonic. I heard a lot. It said a lot. Is the Annabelle tour going on, or Annabelle doll going on tour? Yes, it already is. Right. It was somewhere in San Antonio. Um, we've had a lot of talk about that lately, right? I can tell you this, Seg, this is one thing that we all pretty much came to the conclusion of. If you spend $60 to $75 to walk past the doll for 15 seconds, more power to you. But me personally, I feel like that'd be contributing to like a delinquency against society. You know what I'm saying? So kind of went past on that one, you know what I mean? Right? They cut the doll's hair today. That's not good. Yeah. I just y'all listen, if it's so bad as they say it is, why would they even consider doing some of the things they're doing? It just don't it's hard for me to rationalize. You know what I'm saying? Right. New Orleans, those guys escaped. Yeah, well, and that place burned down, you know, right? Also that plantation home burned down. Let's see. You hate dogs? Potentially. Yo, vintage lover, what's up, Andrea? Yeah, I don't know. To me, if it was that bad, then they wouldn't be risking it. You know what I'm saying? But who am I? Rituals. They do rituals. Who is it that does rituals? Who's that does rituals? And I just want to say, spirits, this is a beautiful, beautiful place. Also, too, real quick, spirits, we're gonna come back to this area. I want to show all my friends this line of duty death section over here. Alzheimer's disease. Who is it? Who is it that passed from that? Spirits. Who is it that passed from that? Can you tell me your name, please? I don't see my spirit possess a doll. Then he leaves stuff alone. I don't believe a thing about the Annabelle doll. I love to drop kick it. Could you imagine inside that guy drop kicking the Annabelle doll? You start looking like CJ, bro. Just so you know, CJ had a knockoff of Annabelle doll, right? And was doing that shit at that house that he bought, that farmhouse or whatever. Oh my god. Let's see here. I don't know, Callie. I don't know. I don't know. I'd rather you just let's just put it like this: fruit from a poisonous tree is still poison fruit. Does that make sense? Carl, hi Carl. Stop the camera. Carl, do you want us to move to a different spot? I will. I already said I was gonna keep going anyways. I'll come back. I got you. Hello room. I hope everyone's having a good day. Yo, lay back. How was your day? Hey, hey, Seg, for sure, bro. For sure. All right, 100%. Can you punt kick the dog to the Bermuda Triangle? I don't know, vintage. Right. Let's see here. I couldn't open the door. Oh man, she was laughing. I was asking her to help. After 3 minutes, stop pulling on my hips. Wait, what? I missed something? My bad. Let's see. All right. For those y'all that haven't seen this place, this is a section for line of duty deaths. Okay, you guys. All right. I did not see his first message. Chaos. Sci-fi, thank you so much. CHP. Chaos. Yeah. So this is a line of duty death, you guys. Over here you got like fire and EMS. I'm assuming. Yeah. Yo, Sci-fi, thank you so much. Hydrotherapy. About the water over there, huh? Over here, guys, y'all have like fire department, EMS, or whatever. And then over here, you got police. Okay. And this right here is a statue that's mounted up here. This thing's massive, by the way. Crazy stuff. Yo, Linda, what's up? Chrissy, thank you. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Thank you so much, Mandy. Patience. Vintage, I'm using Necrometer and Spirit Talker, both of them. Yo, Kathy, thank you. Look at that, y'all. Right? And then they got, We Will Always Remember, a bunch of bands right here. Right? I see that right there. Yo, Kathy, what's up? Good evening. Good evening. Yeah. And then you got this little wreath right here.
Perdition.
Perdition. Does anybody know what perdition means? I don't know what that means. Fire department kind of uniform. Another fire department uniform, you guys. Police right here. All right.
I am frustrated.
Why are you frustrated? Can you tell me why? Why? We love you and we miss you. That's what that says up there. Another police uniform, you guys. Police. I've never saw that. Yeah, there's, hey, Champagne, they got a lot of pretty ones here, and then another fire one. Yeah. Pretty interesting, huh, you guys? Pretty interesting. Cause from illness. You're frustrated from your illness. I would like to know if there's any police or fire or EMS that's here with us tonight, right? I've been told that this was a line of duty death section, right? So you were killed in a line of duty, right? I know we were here one time, and they hit lights out or whatever, and you told us to choose the color blue, right? A forethought. Pretty sure it's her grandpa. She's been picking up on him lately. Yo, Brittany, what's up? Oh man. Hey, spirits. I have a weird question.
Screams.
She screams. Oh God. You just said she screams. Spirits. I have a weird question. Right? Maybe slightly different. Do spirits in your realm? Do you experience love, attractiveness? Do you have encounters of dirty nature? How do I say that without getting yeeted? Do you have any of that kind of stuff, spirits? Do y'all have relationships and everything in the afterlife? Right? Yo, Devin, you have yourself a good night. Thank you so much for being here. Good news is it seems like YouTube's been actually working pretty good tonight. Yeah. Do any of y'all experience that in the afterlife? I'm very curious. Although it is kind of a silly question, but in all seriousness, though, there is meaning behind it, right? Yeah. Hey, spirits, you guys do the dirty, bro? It's funny as I started asking, said she screams. Let's see here. Spirits, do you do the deed? In the afterlife, do you do the deed? Do you seal the deal? Right? Do you get it done? Okay. Any of these new phrases? Oh my God, it did not. Oh my God, it did not. It did not.
You've been here before.
I have been here before. That's what it just said. That's what it just said before bloodletting. It did not, bro. Okay. Bloodletting and come back by yourself. All right, spirits, we'll move on. We'll move on. All right. Yes, Vintage, that's what it said. That's what it said. Oh my God. All right, moving along here. By the way, faint. By the way, spirits, we absolutely love this water fountain that's here, right? We really like this water fountain that's in the middle of the cemetery. Very unique. Something different that we've never seen before at any other cemetery. Really cool, actually. Cool concept here. All right. Okay. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh man. All right. Yo, Colin, what's up? Or Colin E, what's up? How you doing? Apparently, Seg. Apparently, bro. Apparently. Yeah. But we're gonna move on from that one, right? We don't want no gift that keeps giving, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the water fountain, you guys. The water fountain. Do you guys like the water fountain? Pretty dang cool, huh? Pretty cool water fountain. Oh man. Let's see here. No, it's a water fountain, you guys. Yo, 80 with that 16 months of level 2. Let's go, 80. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to pass on that one, you guys. Right? We're going to pass on that one. Yeah, this is a water fountain, y'all, just in case y'all didn't know. Right? Some people are calling it something else, but it's clearly a fountain of water.
Believe in yourself.
100% I do, spirits, without a doubt. Right? Without a doubt. And thank you for saying them words. All right. Kalini, I got it. Right? I got it. I'm just on point tonight. Ask knowing what you know, you want us to live to never forget about the service, sacrifice, and what truly matters. Spirits, do you want to answer this? Knowing what you know now, what would you want us as in the living to never forget about service, sacrifice, and what truly matters? Is there anything you want us to remember about that? Yo, hey, Lauren says, I've had this argument with him dozens of times. It's pointless. She is correct. All right. She is correct. Yo, Dow, what's up? How you doing, Dow? All the way from New Zealand. Let's go. What's up? How you doing? Yeah, that would be kind of yuck, right? I'm just saying. Spirits. Wow, we're gonna leave that one. Let's see here. Yo, stranger. I can't believe it said. Affectionate. Affectionate. What about affectionate? Does that apply to the question that Zach was asking, spirits? Huh? Is that something you want us to always hold on to and want us to remember? Hmm? Sam, that is a good question, right? And I find this myself, this happens to me too, right? Like if I want to subscribe to SEG or join the membership, not subscribe, but become a member, right? Which is, a member is the same concept as subscriber on TikTok. I can't find it anywhere. Affectionate, following, and knowledge, or acknowledge and following. Thank you for walking around with us, spirits. Thank you. And thank you for giving us some of those words. Yeah. I can't find it either, right? I can't find it on other people's channel either. It's just so weird to me. Apparently you have to do it on some like PC or web browser. All right. So instead of doing it in app, it won't let you do it in app. Gene. Hi, Gene. My name is Chris. These are all my friends that are watching. You have to do it on the computer, right? Which is just strange to me. Or the website, right? Or the website. I guess you could open up a browser on your phone and do it through the browser or do it through that way. But it's just weird. I actually looked it up one night, you guys, and it said, this might help you too. It said that the reason why they do that is to cut out the fees to the app stores, right? Which I don't know. At least make some sort of some sort of quick button.
Believe.
You know what I mean? Believe. Make like a quick button where it redirects from our YouTube page to our page on the website. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. You found it on your phone. Some people haven't, some people don't. I don't understand, y'all. I really don't. Yo, Happy Alex, what's up? Julie, hello. Mandy May. Yeah, we've had some conversation for sure, right? For sure tonight. I'll be honest with you, I didn't expect to make it this long. The past 2 weeks on YouTube, it went about 6 minutes, and then it would cut out. It would say reconnecting and never reconnect. Even with the full phone signal, everything fine. So this was kind of our last little trial run at that, but looks like we're doing pretty good right now. I'll say that. Yeah. Are you at a cemetery? Yes, I am. A very beautiful one, to be honest with you. Yo, Bev, what's up? Yes, Mandy May. Predominantly most of the time I'm by myself. Sometimes my amazing, beautiful woman Lauren will come with me, or I'll meet up with people like Seg, the side-eye guy that you see here. He's a debunker here on YouTube, and some of my other friends, right? But most of the time it's just me, right? Most of the time. Could be sci-fi for sure. Very well could be. Yo, Boost, what's up, Boost? How you doing? Did you have a good day, I hope? And just in case y'all forgot, this is that place where we've been out here 3 times. Somebody left the water on to this pond, and it was like overflowing and almost all the way up, covering that pump up right there. So we've become valve experts for the cemetery, you guys. Just in case somebody forgets, we turn the valve off. Right, easy peasy. Let's see here. I'm glad to hear, Boost. Very glad to hear. This place is so beautiful. Painful. Gene, sorry, spirits. I know I've been kind of yakking a lot, right, with the people that are watching. But Gene, what was it that you experienced that was painful? Would you like to reconnect, maybe? Maybe you could talk to me about what was painful. You want to share that with us? Let's see here. It's not like you to be hanging out in the cemetery. It is out of character. Slightly. Slightly, he said. Slightly. All right. Don't snitch me out. Let's see here. It could be Mandy May, but I'd like for them to answer directly. Spirits, if you in vain, painful, in vain,
Don't antagonize.
don't antagonize. We're not here to do that, spirits. We're not here to do that at all. A little fish up in here. A heart attack. Okay, Gene. A heart attack, huh? I'm very sorry to hear that. I have a question though, Gene. Right? It sounds painful, but was it quick? Well, that's why we're. So Gene, maybe Gene Alexander. Gene, it said Gene is often overlooked, and then Alexander. So Gene, that's why we're here. We're here to hopefully give you a voice of living to help with your legacy live on, but at the same time, hopefully help the living spirits. Okay, hopefully help the living. Yo, Poo Bug, what's up? Nikki, hello. A layback. Ralph, hi Ralph. My name is Chris. These are all my friends that are watching right here. Okay, that's pretty cool that your name's Ralph. That's my dad's name. Y'all have that in common, right? Yo, hey Seg, have a good night, bro. Have a good night, man. I had a good time, man. Let me know when you're heading back this way, okay? Climbing. What is it that you're climbing? Spirits, I feel like this is a little bit maybe there's more than just one trying to communicate at the same time, right? I like to kind of dial this in a little bit. I do agree, intelligent spirit. I know that y'all are intelligent. I would kind of like to dial this in to one conversation, maybe on Necrometer, and then one conversation on Spirit Talker. Fostering connections, right? I just want to make sure that we can get like the context of one spirit statement, at a time. If you don't mind helping me with that, I'd be very grateful for that, okay? All right. Let's see here.
I like the forest.
You like the forest? Me too, spirits. Me too. So I want to dial this back in. All right. Gene is often overlooked. Mansion. Gene is often overlooked. Gene, can you tell me why you feel overlooked? Can you tell me why? Let's see here. Yeah, Seg, have a good night, bro. I appreciate you, man. I really do, wholeheartedly, bro. Bright side, as long as some weeks. YouTube. I know, Andrea. I know. We were just talking about that, Andrea. Just talking about that. I did decide before the stream started. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is my last chance, right? This was the last opportunity. It feels like it's doing good tonight, though. But in all fairness, YouTube did have an update yesterday, which I did install, right? So maybe that has something to do with it. But if they fix the problem, that's good. But 3 weeks to fix that? Come on. Yo, Sam, thank you so much, Sam. I appreciate it. Morning. Good morning, spirits. Good morning. Good morning. Yo, Aaron, what's up? How you doing? Jean, legendary. Jean, my bad. So lay back. That is correct. Lay back, but it's not to the vision that you're probably imagining. Lay back. Okay. When they're connecting to Starlink, it's not like they're pushing 5G Starlink service like it would be with the antenna that I have, right? And the service that I have with Starlink. Okay. It's just something to get out text messages and phone calls. It's not by design for it to be the same thing as running a Starlink mini like I have. Does that make sense? Yeah. It's completely different. I think it's more centered around being able to provide people with communication opportunities amongst other people when they're out of service. Does that make sense? So I know that it's coming with T-Mobile, which T-Mobile is one of the phone service providers that I use. I have 4 of them. But it's not by design for like people going live. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit different. Does that make sense? Let's see here. You got a dream of ghost hunting and haunted Appalachia? That'd be kind of interesting, Aaron. I always want to go there. Yo, Valerie, what's up? How you doing, Miss Valerie? Hello. But I do have Starlink. I'm still currently, well, actually, I haven't even put forth any further effort on it yet. But I need to find a way to carry it around in a backpack and have the antenna or a satellite pointing upwards, right? We used it pretty much the whole way to and from Nevada, you guys, for the most part. And it worked really good just driving in the car. Tears. Are you sad, spirits? If so, why? Why are you sad? Yo, Chris Potts, what's up, bro? How you doing? Yo, Chris, you're from Houston? I was born and raised in Pearland, bro. Right? I was born and raised in Pearland. I've never been to Nebraska. I always wanted to go. Yo, Nikki, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you, Nikki. Thank you. Eliminate tears. Yo, Roxy said yes. Do you avoid demonic places or are you open anywhere? I'll go anywhere, Mandy May. Anywhere. I don't mind talking to good or bad either, Mandy. Right? And what I mean by that is the only conditions and boundaries that I have are those boundaries, right? Are my protection means, okay? So my belief in higher authority, my spirit guides, you have not. My spirit guides, my belief in higher authority, and my boundaries. Okay, those boundaries are they cannot attach themselves to me, my device, and my truck. They cannot follow me home. They cannot magically go through the phone to people that are watching, and they cannot harm my spirit guides or myself. Okay, and I wholeheartedly believe in those boundaries, right? And any spirit that wants to communicate with me, the line is in the sand. That cannot be crossed under any circumstance. So if they do communicate with me, good or bad, it doesn't matter. I think that everybody deserves a voice. But those boundaries have to be respected, right? Yo, Jacqueline, Sam, what's up? Kat, thank you. Ghost Girl, hello. Garrett, hello. Teresa, Jerome, Anna, hello. 90 likes. You guys are warriors, man. Oh, actually, 109. Yo, 109 likes. Thank you guys so much for that. Let's see here. Runaway is what it said. Hey, spirits, there's a particular name that I would like to hear from here. A shadowy figure. We'd love to see one. All right. But also, two spirits, I want to hear this particular name of a spirit that has a headstone here. All right. If you are here, can you please tell me your name out loud? You've done it several times before. Now, I will say the last few times, we haven't really heard your name here. But if you want us to stay here and if you want us to talk to you here, I need to hear that specific name. Okay, spirits? All right. It starts with a C. Okay, spirits? Yo, Skylar, what's up? What's up, Skylar? You're new here. Welcome to the family. For those of you guys that are new here, my name is Chris. What we do here, you guys, is number one, give the spirits a voice of living, help with their legacy live on. You worked here, okay? Can you confirm your name, please? We do this, y'all, to give the spirits a voice of living, to help with their legacy live on. But also, number two, we're here to help the living as well. Okay, guys? They're both equally important. All right. Now, the reason why I say that is because there's a long period of my life, y'all, where I was mad at the world being born. I understand what being miserable and lonely feels like, okay? I know how lonely that journey and that path could be, so we offer a spot where people can be themselves without judgment, all right? And the people that are in good shape, we shine the spotlight on positivity and encourage others to do the same, okay? There's plenty of negativity that exists. You'll be gone. And the little girl around us. What's the little girl's name that's around us? Can you confirm your name, please? If you've already said it, if not, tell me. There's so much negativity that exists in this world, social media, right? What we strive to be, right, is the face of positivity, all right? My main platform, you guys, is TikTok. I'm live there every single night at 2 locations a night, 10 p.m. for the first stream, 1:30 a.m. for the second stream. The only exception to that is YouTube Tuesday. All right, so Tuesdays at 10, we're on YouTube, and then back on TikTok for the 1:30 a.m. stream. Every other night, 10 p, 1:30 a Central Time on TikTok, okay? Almost to 900,000 followers there. Building that up. Going to put in some work over here on YouTube as well, and try and build up multiple revenue sources so we can be traveling around all over the place and do some ghost hunting everywhere. You know what I'm saying, you guys? Yeah. Hatred. What is it that you hate? I'll tell you what I hated last time I was standing right over here, spirits, was that damn tarantula spider. Yikes. That was like right here too. Yeah. Yo, Jacqueline, hello. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you for that. I was thinking maybe a stronger communication to the graves. Yo, Andrea. Thank you so much for that. Let me get that right there. There you go, you guys. Let me get that. There we go. Wendy, hello. Jacqueline, hello. Hatred, and I will be gone. Recorder. We're actually live streaming, spirits. Live streaming. Okay. Yo, Rascal, what's up? So Sam, it's one of those things where you have to open it up in a browser or do it on a computer, okay? You can't do it through the app. You have to open YouTube up in a browser, log in, okay? And then you should see that option on the front page, all right? Just look up Chris Netzel Official, find my page, and then you'll be able to should be able to do it there, okay? Let's see here. Yo, patience. Yeah, I agree. What time is it for CST? So the time right now, you guys, is 22:39. Or for the non-military time, folks, it is 10:39 p.m. Okay, 10:39 p.m. Let's see here. It freezes when I skip to live, and it freezes again. Let's see here. It seems like everybody else is holding a good connection, you guys. I don't know if anybody else has experienced any problems like we had the last 2 weeks. Everything seems to be fine on my end, full signal. It's not showing any reconnection or anything like that. There was an update that came out on YouTube like 2 nights ago, I think. Shh, listen. What do you want us to hear? Haunted house. What do you want us to hear, spirits? I'm being quiet. Sorry, guys. There's a cough. Fine there. Okay, good. Let's see here. Girl. What's the girl's name, spirits? Yo, Dave. Dave, let's go, man. Y'all are at 119 thumbs up, you guys. 119 of those thumbs up button. Thank you guys so much for that. All right. Valerie, good here? No problem here? All right, good. I'm actually excited that it's working, right? Them last 2 weeks was frustrating, you guys. Big yikes, you know what I'm saying? Fast. What's the girl's name, spirits? What is the girl's name that's here? And also, too, if the spirit that's back there that I asked for your name, if you say it at any point in time while I'm here, I will walk back over here to you, okay? All right? Let's see here. I closed out, came back in, it's still freezing on me. Yeah, Callie, I'm not sure. Everybody else seems to be going smoothly, right? My best suggestion is to check your app store, right? And there was an update that rolled out on YouTube last night or the night before. Just make sure that the YouTube app is updated, right? It seems like everybody else is doing pretty good, which is good, right? I haven't had any reconnection symbols or signs on my stuff either, thank God, right? Let's see here. Have you had any repeat spirits that remember on the second visit? Yes, Mike. Yes, for sure. That's why I was asking for that specific spirit name over there, Mike. By that pond on the path. We typically get that name a lot when we come here. Now, in all fairness, the last 2 times I've been here, I haven't heard them say their name, but they do remember me, right, for sure. Does it always happen? No. Sorry, guys, I inhaled a bug. Does it always happen? No, but there are places. Indubitably. Yeah, that might help. Demonic presence. That's the second time you mentioned something about demonic, right? And once again, spirits, I don't mind talking to good or bad. My boundaries will be respected, okay? If there's any information you'd like to share with us, let us know about yourself. Any stories or anything like that, we will listen, okay? Day's been pretty busy. Laura, what's up, Laura? How you doing? Hello. Video quality is great. Good. I'm glad to hear you guys. We were fighting a... You're afraid for me? Why? We've been fighting a battle over here for sure over the last 2 weeks, man. It has been a disaster. And once again, you guys, this is still part of that urn garden right here. I wanted to show you guys this. All these are covered with these plates right here, you know. Joey, what's up, bro? What's up, Joey? How you doing? Some guys for Zach Baggins with Ghost Adventures. Yo, Joey, what's up, bro? How you doing? Welcome to the family, bro. Welcome to the stream, excuse me. How is it working for Zach and the whole Ghost Adventures thing, Joey? Right? How's that? That's probably pretty cool life experience, you know? Right? Sound guys? Great. Yo, that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool, Joey. I appreciate you stopping by, bro. I'm honored, man. I truly am. Very, very awesome. Confused. She loves you and confused. So you said, I'm afraid for you. She loves you and confused. I'm kind of confused by those. The children play games. I'm kind of confused by the 3 statements as well. Not much going on right now. Hey, Joey, don't y'all have a new season that just came out? Or no? I can't remember. Lori, what's up? How you doing? Richard, hello. Where you guys filming? So it's just me, Joey. I'm at a cemetery here in Texas, bro. I'm in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. It is a beautiful cemetery, right? But I go, so just so you guys know, I go all over the place, you guys. Not just cemeteries. We do roads, bridges, houses, abandoned buildings, abandoned houses, whatever we go. My favorite is probably abandoned buildings and abandoned houses personally. But we visit a lot of cemeteries as well, and we have a lot of beautiful conversation with spirits here. Not only here, but all over the Dallas-Fort Worth area and Houston. We just got back, Joey, from a road trip. We went from Dallas to an abandoned we went from Dallas to abandoned town in New Mexico, which was really cool. Yo, Sam, hashtag Sam with that $4.99 super chat, you guys. Yo, Cheap, what's up, bro? Here to that abandoned town, New Mexico, then to Tonopah, Nevada, where we stayed at the Mizpah, streamed the Clown Motel Cemetery, the other cemetery in Tonopah. We also did Goldfield Cemetery, and then naturally the Mizpah Hotel as well. And then from there, we went to what's the name of that town? Virginia City. Virginia City did Mackey Mansion, right? Did it all with a debunker here on YouTube. Joey, that was pretty interesting, huh? Meter and Psy. Yo, Kara, thank you so much for love. I appreciate it. Patricia, you're coming from TikTok. Let's go. Yeah, I saw. So me and Lauren, which is my amazing woman, right? She's in here too, and we watched one of y'all's episode in the Clown Motel, right? That's one that we watched before. I didn't do an investigation at the Clown Motel personally. When we go back, I probably will. But it looked like a really cool spot. Sam and Nora. Well, hi Sam, hi Nora. Hi Sam, hi Nora. No TikTok tonight? Yes, there'll be TikTok at 1:30 a.m. So for those of y'all that are kind of curious, or this is your first time really kind of catching what happens here, my main platform, you guys, is TikTok, right? So if you guys ever want to go look at it, I'm live there every single night. Okay, there's one exception to that. There's one exception to that, which is I think, which is Tuesdays. Every Tuesday we do what's called YouTube Tuesday at 10. All right. Every other night we're live at 10 p, 1:30 a Central Standard Time. Okay. If you guys do want to go look for the TikTok, y'all, it's the same name as here. All right. Look for the one that's got almost 900,000 followers. Okay, guys. They're a bunch of fake accounts, so just be careful of those. All right. My only account on TikTok is the one that's at almost at 900,000. All right. Yeah, baby. I kind of figured that already too, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was my first thought, right? But sometimes you gotta capitalize where you can. You know what I'm saying, right? Yo, Priscilla, Sam, they're talking about me. That's really weird that it said Sam and then Nora, huh? Right. I wish ghost hunters would come to St. Augustine Lighthouse. I heard a lot about St. Augustine, Florida, you guys. I've heard a lot about St. Augustine, Florida. That is someplace I would love to go for sure. That's how it goes, Callie, isn't it? Right? The joys. The joys for sure. Hey, spirits, you said bad entities here, all right? And I would like to discuss more about that, okay? While we're over here looking at the string that runs through here. I want to talk to the bad entities, right? I want to know more about you. I want to know your story. I want to know what makes you consider yourself to be bad, number one, and how you obtain some sort of title as a bad entity, right? And I want to know who authorizes that title and who decides if you get to be a bad entity or not, right? So if you could answer any of those questions, that would be amazing. We have talked to a spirit before. I said that from heaven, from a lot. Weakness. What about weakness? Your weakness is what makes you a bad spirit, or your weakness is, right? Like what you struggle with while you're alive. Can you clarify for me, please? But we did speak to a spirit that announced themselves as an angel from above. I asked them who gave them the authority to travel back and forth from here to there. And they said, God. If you're a bad entity, who gives you authority to be bad? I want to understand. I want to know more. Let's see here. Yo, SCPC Ghost, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? How are you? Bring that memory, but I chilled out investigating because I was debunking more than I was finding them. Sometimes it'd be like that, man. Right? Sometimes it's like that for sure. I'll tell you this, what I do personally, SC, and this is just my style, right? Is I strive my best to ensure that it's either the evidence is either there or it's not, right? We've been through quite a few crazy situations. Some of them were unexplainable, and some of them I believe were paranormal. But there's also some that happen, you know, where sometimes there is just irony. You know what I mean? So I always try to make sure that I'm managing myself and not making something out of nothing. Does that make sense? That's to me, that's always worked really good for me, right? Personally. But it's not like what a lot of people have this mentality that's like what you see in every YouTube video. You know what I'm saying? There are times, there are periods of times where we go through where we have a lot of conversation and super active on all the devices, right? And then there's times where it's not active on the devices at all, you know, and then only talk. And then there's time that there's you're in your 20s, there's minimal talk, and there's a lot of devices, you know. It's not like every YouTube video where everybody's running around like a chicken with their head cut off screaming. You understand what I'm saying? Right? Now, we've had some scary situations, though. I will say that 3 nights ago, it has been a hot minute since I've been scared like that, you guys. Soul, Sam, I want to confirm, Sam, that that's you that's in your 20s. And I still want to answer about the bad entities here. I want to know, you said weaknesses or weakness, right? When I asked how you got the title of a bad entity, but I want to know who grants that title or if it's self-granted. Let's see here. Yo, Michael, what's up, bro? What's up, man? How you doing?
Keep going.
Keep going. Do you have to ask for permission to walk around at night, or do they not close up cemeteries at night in other states? One, it just depends on the circumstance, right? Some places I go, I ask. Some places I go, I talk to the police. They know I'm there before I get there. Some places I don't have to ask at all. Some places, the employees from the cemeteries that I go to watch and appreciate me being there because I'm a visual deterrent against crime. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Oh, that's yikes. That's yikes too. Okay, I'm glad I didn't have a run-in with that thing. All right. Yeah. Yikes. Am I using a phone app? Yes, I'm using Necrometer and Spirit Talker SCPC. Right. The measure of time. There's absolutely no way that I can tolerate. I'm already ADHD enough as it is, and sometimes I struggle with it really bad. To add in that sweeping noise, right? There's just no way, right? It ain't gonna be a thing. And plus, since I do this live every single night, like all my content is live. Every video, it's clips from lives. All this stuff is live. I need something that lists the words down, so these really help. But I will say this is how I came to entrust these apps, right? The first 4 to 6 months of me doing this, you guys, number one, I was skeptical that it was even real. I thought that people who did this were all lying, okay? Number two, I was skeptical on the fact that phone apps existed that could do this, all right? The first 4 to 6 months of me doing this live every single night was me collecting evidence per se, or you're leaving, was collecting evidence or forming a totality of circumstances for me to make what I consider to be an educated decision on whether or not I, number one, believe in the paranormal, and number two, I believe in these apps. After about 4 or 6 months of doing this, with everything taken into account, I trust these apps. I wholeheartedly believe in them. I've used them in conjunction with other devices, cat balls, REM pods, flashlights, music box, spirit portal box, all that good stuff. And I do believe these apps are real for sure. Denise, and you're watching over me. Well, Denise, thank you for watching over me. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Right? Let's see here. Yeah, I feel like we're in 2025, you guys. Like the whole sweeping noise thing. Don't get me wrong, right? To each their own, right? A lot of people get great evidence for them, but it's just not something that works for me. You understand what I'm saying, you guys? It'd be more counterproductive. Yes, you will. And footsteps, keep going. Keep going, footsteps. Yes, you will. So it's not something that works for me. I feel like there's been enough people who are familiar with technology have passed away by now, right? I also don't. Here's another thing too. I don't believe that just because a spirit died in, let's say, 1800s, I don't believe their learning capabilities are gone away from that, right? I feel like even with somebody from the 1800s would be able to learn how to speak through these devices. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's like rocket science. I'm sure it takes work, you know what I'm saying, to figure out how to use it. But we hear all the time, I'm learning how to use this. I can use this, you know, in a voice of like, oh God, I can use this, you know. I don't think they're just officially stuck at 1800 can never learn anything. You know what I mean? In my experience, right? Let's see here. So SCPC, I know people say that, right? And once again, just to be clear, you guys, right? Just you'll know soon. Just to be clear, you guys, I'm not here to convince anybody of anything. I don't care what you believe in. I really don't, right? I wholeheartedly believe in this. This is not for entertainment purposes only. I fully believe in everything that I'm doing. All right. And if I was doing this for entertainment purposes only, I would be morally obligated to reveal that. Okay. But at the end of the day, you guys have to decide what you believe for yourself. Because if you're anything like me, you have to figure it out on your own. Right. Ain't nobody, ever since I was a little kid, can't nobody tell me nothing. You know, it just, that's how I operate. So I get it. In my experience, I don't agree with what you say. Due to my own personal experience, right? I don't believe that's the case, but that's just my experience with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't. Tom, thank you so much. Let's see here. Yo, little BD, hello. How are you? Flash and Tom. Well, Tom, what's up, bro? What's up, Tom? Where are you at? Tom, if you have a headstone, blood. If you have a headstone here, can you show me? Can you walk me to it, please? If you don't mind. No, those are just lights on a headstone. Those are just lights on a headstone, you guys. Yo, Santos, what's up? How you doing, Roxy? So that's just my take on it, you guys. All right. Once again, the beautiful thing about living in a free society is we can be free thinkers. We can think for ourselves. We can make our own decisions based off our own experiences, but still show kindness to people that don't necessarily always agree with us. You know what I'm saying, you guys? That's repetitive motions. That's why we're like the leader of the world, right? Our Western society per se. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of flaws within it, but we are a free society, you guys, and we can still care about each other, right? Show each other kindness, even if we don't agree on everything. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Auto Auction, what's up, bro? How you doing? How are you? Ghost or fake? That's what I used to say too, J Prime, for sure. I get it. Santos, the benevolent demon. Why have they been talking about a demon so much? Especially at night. Carl. That's the second time we heard about Carl too, right? Let's see here. Yo, April, what's up, April? How was your day? Did you have a good day? Yeah, I can't handle that sweeping noise, you guys. It's just not for me. 100%, right? Love and light. There you go, you guys. It's cool to watch. I would be afraid if someone attached me. Well, so Mike, yes, right? Somebody was asking earlier about any advice for people ghost hunting or whatever. My best advice to you is if you choose to go down this road and you choose to experiment with it and see what it's all about, just make sure you have the appropriate means of protecting yourself against evil. All right. There's good and evil everywhere, and that includes the living. I will tell you this, by far the most dangerous thing that I've encountered and had to deal with in doing this out in public is the living, not the spirits. Okay, guys. Yeah, not everybody who's out at these times of night have the best of intentions, right? Have the best of intentions. You know what I'm saying? The only thing calling in
Windows smash.
End time word. Yeah, some people say that, you know, but to me it makes no damn sense, right? In my experience, you're just saying something that doesn't make any sense to me. But once again, you are entitled to your own opinion. Let's see here. No, the door's still broken. Sci-fi is still broken, right? Yo, Waycross, Georgia. What's up, Champagne? I used to police for the city of Albany, Georgia. Dare. Attach you and dare. So listen, spirits, windows smash and dare. Hey, spirits, let's not smash windows. That'd be great. Okay, let's not. Joey, I stay ready all the time, Joey. Between the Marine Corps, the United States Marine Corps, and police work, I've learned how not to be a victim, and we always ready, always. Yo, Lil, if they're not real, how to explain they weren't? I have no idea. I will say this too. We've had countless times and times again those warnings, and the warnings turn out to be accurate, and that's something you can't fabricate. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. In my opinion, no, Mike. No, not at all. Right? I believe that we as the living have the authority. Right? Let's see here, Dominic. Decay. But just to be clear, right? Just to be clear though, Mike, what works for me may not work for you, and what works for you may not work for me. All right. So that's why I recommend researching. Here's what I did. I researched ways to protect yourself. I found and I read a lot of stuff, watched some videos. All right. I chose what matched my personality the best and the most accurate, okay? All right, that's how I determine what works for me. And I wholeheartedly believe in it, 100% without a doubt. All right. Decay. Oh, let's see. Let's definitely not smash window. Yeah, we ain't trying to do that, spirits. Let's see here. Take a lot of paranormal pictures. You're trapped in the house. Which house are you trapped in, spirits? Which house? Have spirits ever asked you to do things for them? Colleen, they've asked for like food, water, cigarettes, cigars, alcohol, right? Obviously, there's certain things that I can't do on stream, especially on TikTok. They're very strict about their community guidelines and stuff. So I can't be promoting any kind of like alcohol consumption or anything like that. That's a lot of it, you know, when it came to asking to like bring things or whatever. Does that make sense? 2 nights ago, before you got scared, they warn you. Yeah, so I'm telling you, they warn me all the time, you guys, all the time. And that has been the craziest experience about doing all this, right? It's just how many times that lines up with those warnings, for sure. What are you doing? I talked to Ghost, Antoine. I talked to Ghost. I've seen all kinds of spirits in Afghanistan. It was crazy. I feel like the amount of respect you give and receive from overpowers anything to break through those protections. Love and light is stronger than darkness. Lori, what's up, Lori? How you doing? Yeah, it's just crazy, man. That it is. I will say this, you guys. It's been a while. It's been a long time since, haha, since what happened the other night, and I got that spooked. I left, right? But it was, God, it was such a long walk back to the truck, you guys. It took forever to get back. But let's just say old G-Lock was ready, all right? Old G-Lock was ready to get it done, you know what I'm saying, you guys? And I was, yeah, that got a little wild the other night. And it's been a hot minute since we've had something happen like that. And it was such a long walk. God, it was such a long walk. We were way back there, you guys. We were like back where we camped for Live Fest when all that stuff went down, right? That's where we were at. And it's a long ass walk back to the truck from there. They are, Nikki. And then after all that happened and I moved forward a little bit, we got to that one section where we always talk about the lady spirits, right? Where it always said the bad lady is here. And it was like, you should leave. I'm like, yes, I do agree. We should leave. I'm leaving now, as a matter of fact. I was ready to roll. I still get scared of situations. Yeah, well, it's normal to get scared, right? I think that comes with the territory of doing this, you know.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't. Let's see here. Not yet, Chef. Not yet. Not yet. I want to do a paranormal investigation, but also afraid of the dark. Yeah, that could kind of be that could kind of run into each other. You know what I'm saying? Right? There could be a slight little, but there's a lot of people that do stuff during the daytime too, Angelica. Right? I just don't. Right? It gets too hot here in Texas. I can't stand traffic. Like, I'm a very calm and patient man until you start putting me in front of people who can't get out of the left lane and drive 20 miles an hour under the posted speed limit in the left lane. And I feel like I need to be some sort of warrior of justice. Right? So I avoid that to the best of my ability. Also avoid nosy people. Right? And most of my working career, in all fairness, has been night shift work too. So it's got a lot to do with it as well.
Death.
Death? Yikes. Let's see. Yo, Bev, what's up? I fell asleep that night. What happened? It was a lot. Right? It was a lot. There's a loud noise. I got jump scared like twice. The noise did it, and then another noise, right, on the way back of the truck. It was just forever. So 222. Actually, the good thing about living up here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area is the mosquitoes up here are very, very minimal compared to what they are down south in Houston, right? Thank God, right? Because I'm telling you right now, it would be intolerable, for sure. It'd be intolerable right now, given all the weather we've had up here. Ever got a spirit that you knew in real life? Mike, possibly, maybe 3 times, being family, but I did not get a good enough answer to confirm it. So kind of take that for whatever you think it's worth. There's a lot of things that lined up with family stuff, but once again, I did not have a flat out yes when I asked for a yes. Okay. But to be clear too, I don't channel or ever reach out to any specific spirits. I do go to cemeteries where my family's buried at, you know. I show their headstone on the string all the time. Yeah, I don't ever channel. Does that make sense, you guys? You ate a few of those. How many bugs? Whatever these bugs are. There's other type of bugs that are flying
Likes to
around.
hurt people.
He likes to hurt people through seduction. Well, that kind of ties in with something that we heard just a little while ago that I can't say out loud. Underneath the stairs. Yikes. Yikes. Yo, Nene, good evening. Good evening. Are there a lot of skinwalkers? I don't have any experience with skinwalkers, right? My next area of study that I kind of like to dig into is probably Native American side of things, right? That's going to be my next area of study. The curse familiar. But as of right now, I don't have a lot of information to speak on or speak about. You're in Texas at a cemetery, spirits. You basically, I'd be talking out my ass, right? To be honest with you. So I choose not to answer a lot of questions like that I don't have any kind of legitimate knowledge on. You know what I mean? Do I think they exist? Yes, I do. Right? That's about as in depth as I am there now. Right? Where the flowers are? Well, spirits, there's a ton of flowers here, right? A ton. It's a cemetery. It's a massive size cemetery too. You have to be a little more specific. Yeah, some places it'd be hot during the daytime. I'll tell you that right now. All right. So listen, you guys, I gotta wrap this up, right? I gotta get started on getting to the next location for TikTok. All right, guys. For those of y'all that are new here, I stream every night. Okay. My main platform as of right now is TikTok. Okay. We're almost 900,000 subscribers or followers over there. Okay, guys. I'm live there every single night. My schedule is live every single night, 10 p.m. for the first stream, 1:30 a.m. for the second stream, all Central Standard Time. Okay. There's one exception for it to being on TikTok is every Tuesday, we do what's called YouTube Tuesday. So at 10 p.m. on Tuesdays, we're over here on YouTube, but back on TikTok for the second stream, the 1:30 a.m. one. Okay. So if you guys are ever bored and you want to watch, I'm live every single night. If you guys don't like TikTok and you don't go over there, I'll be back here next Tuesday. Okay. Especially since everything's working correctly now. Yo, Sam, thank you so much for those gifts. Thank you. So I will be back live tonight, 1:30 a.m. Central Standard Time on TikTok. Bishop, California. We have a road. That's pretty. Yo, Carlos, I like places like that too, for sure. First time being in your stream. I'm headed over to TikTok. I appreciate you. We'll be back there at 1:30 a.m. You guys, okay? 1:30 a.m. I love you guys, man. Right? Yo, Fat Rich, what's up? I love you guys, man. Thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all change my world every time I hit the go live button, okay? Also, I challenge you, if you're out in public anywhere tonight or tomorrow, just pick a random person, y'all smile at them and or say something nice, okay? You never know what kind of day somebody's having and just how far that one single act kindness can go. It's where change the world starts, 100% free to do and free to give. All right? Easy peasy, you guys. I love you guys. I'll see y'all on TikTok, or if you don't have TikTok, then I'll see you back here on YouTube next Tuesday at 10. Okay? Love you guys and thank y'all so much. America, freedom, and smoking hot. Amazing. Lauren, yeah. Yes, sir. Ladder radio. Let's go. Run. Hurry up. Ladder. Radio.